Today's video is the second in a series of 3 videos designed to conquer shaft lean issues in your golf swing. Part 2 will focus on tightening up any shift issues and also the downswing sequence. Everyone wants to shoot under 80. You can do this. Let's get started. In part 1, we reviewed the importance of having the proper lead arm adduction angle. If you missed that, you can click on this video in the upper right corner now. For today's lesson, we're going to focus on the low-hanging fruit of ball striking by shoring up your movement. Firstly, let's check your horizontal shift. I had the world's worst scoop at impact, and it was caused in great part by having too much shift off of the ball. I even had a PGA instructor call me Elvis. To ensure that you're not victimized by shifting too much, I want you to set up next to 2 alignment sticks, basically trapping yourself inside of a box that's 1 inch from your trailing side to 4 inches from your leading side at your hips. I used to shift back a good 3 inches off the ball and would have to shift a total of 7 inches to even get in front of the ball to make a good divot. I found that I couldn't take any time off from practice or I'd lose my timing right away. If you ingrain these good habits now, you can actually practice less because you will have less compensations to worry about. The pros shift back less than 1 inch on their backswings. The less that you shift back off of the ball, the more consistent your ball striking will be. The pros finish 4 inches towards the target every time. The consistency of the sway is essentially the greatest predictor of individual handicap. The key to minimizing your shift backwards is to focus on your pressure at takeaway. Ensure that your pressure remains situated on the inside of your trailing heel and feel that weight progressively shifting back towards your front foot as your backswing is completed. Now, as you begin your downswing, you should feel your lead leg tip toward the target just a touch, and your hips should drop down about 1 inch, tilting towards the target, taking particular care to keep your same hip depth all the way through your swing. The sequence is important. Your first feeling should be that your arms are lowering back down to your rib cage, and then focus on pushing your lead hip back by extending your lead quad. You might feel like you're getting closer to the ground. This is a proper golf swing. Make sure your rear hip pocket stays as deep as it did on the takeaway. If you find your hips are losing flexion, this is called early extension, and it is a golf swing killer. If you keep some hip depth through your swing, you will feel compelled to rotate without shifting forward. There should be no conscious efforts to shift forward. Instead, you should be focusing on where your pressure is. If you are timing your lead leg extension properly, the shift will take care of itself. It helps to have this feel that you're doing U's. Your swing should resemble the following pattern to ingrain effortless swing movement. You should try this without a club first and graduate only to a club when you feel confident that you can effortlessly repeat this. For me, I had to focus on feeling like my trailing hip was pushed straight back posteriorly by my trailing quad as I turned. As I continue in the backswing, I will feel the pressures leaking back towards my front foot, and my lead hip will tilt downward just a little bit. By the time I get to the top of the swing, it feels like most of my weight is on the inside of my leading foot. On the downswing, I feel as though my lead quad pushes my hips straight back, and try to feel that I'm maintaining my pelvis flexion as I'm rotating. If you have your weight properly shifted forward at the top of your swing, this will prevent you from being off balance in your follow-through. You should be able to stay nice and high through your finish with good pelvis extension, gently teetering on your trailing foot. Once you are satisfied that you can make 10 abbreviated swings in a row without touching either alignment stick and finishing nice and high, like this, let's go ahead and put a ball in there and see if you can do the same thing with the chippy swing. If you can do this, I guarantee you will see greater success on the golf course and at the range. Be sure to follow me on my YouTube channel, Southpaw Links Golf. Please like, subscribe, and share to watch more video content like this. Practice smarter, not harder. Until next time.